Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how anti-war protests across the United States, condemn action in Iran and also in Iraq. And I'm actually going to read some of the notes from like two articles I read that I actually put together, and I'm gonna leave the links in the description box so you can also do further research on your own. Okay. Now, they were saying demonstrators in dozens of cities around the United States gathered Saturday to protest the Trump administration's killing of an Iranian general and decision to send thousands of additional soldiers to the Middle East. More than 70 planned protests were organized by Code Pink and Act Now to Stop War and End Racism, a U.S.-based anti-war coalition along with other groups. They were sent from Tampa to Philly. In San Francisco and New York, protesters carried signs and chanted anti-war slogans. Protest organizers said the Trump administration has essentially started a war with Iran by assassinating Soleimani. In Miami, nearly 50 protesters gathered. Drivers heard people chanting, "quote unquote, no more drone murders. We want peace now, and what do we want? Peace in Iran." A few hundred demonstrators gathered in Times Square on Saturday chanting, "quote unquote, no justice, no peace. United States out of the Middle East." More than 1,000 organizers in Washington gathered outside of the White House carrying signs saying, "quote unquote, no war" signs. Brian Becker, a national director of the coalition, said, others marched in New York City and Times Square repeatedly chanting, chanting United States out of the Middle East. Crowds also assembled in Albuquerque, Indianapolis, Memphis, Miami, and St. Louis. In Philadelphia, demonstrators outside City Hall carried signs demanded the United States stay out of Iraq and also avoid war with Iran. In San Francisco, an anti-war rally included chanting and singing. In Chicago, hundreds of demonstrators stood outside the Trump Tower, some with signs that read, "Stop bombing Iraq." In Seattle, a rally was held at a park next to Pike Place Market. Hundreds of people gathered, including a 19-year-old named Ethan Cantrell, held the sign saying, "Please, no more war." Protesters were initially planned in 10 to 15 cities, and the number grew to 30 by Thursday. And as of Saturday afternoon, more than 80 protests were organized, Medea Benjamin, a director of Code Pink, said. So we have a lot of people across the nation, I'm pretty much protesting about the Horn Tiger thing. I'm dealing with World War III and stuff like that. Cities all over the country from Miami to Chicago to San Francisco to Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Memphis, St. Louis, just to name a couple of cities. And they out there expressing, how they don't want the country to go to war and stuff like that. But it's definitely something we got to keep our eyes and our ears open on. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. And don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the links will be in the description box. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.